Hey guys, what's going on? You're watching GameSmart, and today we're taking a look at Northgard. So, Northgard is a Norse RTS, and the first thing that you'll realize is it's visually super stunning. It looks great, it sounds great, it feels great, everything's good. So, I'm about an hour into my hard game. I've beaten it a couple times on normal, this is my second hard playthrough, and things are going pretty good. So, this game does have a few issues, as it is still in early access and whatnot. So, first off, the campaign and the multiplayer aren't in the game yet, so that's soon to come. Take your time, just make it awesome. Only 3 out of the 5 clans are playable, so they'll add more, but right now they're all in a fairly decent spot. There's no tutorial, there's no shift clicking, so if I was to select, like, let's say my war chief, I can't like shift click. They only have like kind of one place that they can go. There's only one building per builder, or one builder per building. So if I were to take, like, let's say a villager, have him build a training camp, because I need another one of those, and put it there, I can get one of them to come over here and start building it. But then if I wanted another one, let's say this one up here, if I wanted him to help, he can't. So you can't, like, rush out buildings or stuff like that as of yet. So that would be a nice thing to do. A further resource breakdown would also be nice. Oh, I'm getting attacked. That's fun. Okay, well, that was an attack. So, a further resource breakdown would always be good. Like, it's currently telling me, like, what I'm getting, but in regards to this, like, okay, why is it 37? Like, how many hunters do I have? Like, I can look down here and see that it's like, oh, I have a bunch of hunters, so, okay, that makes some sense. But why is it 114 consumption? Like, warriors and military units cost more consumption, but it doesn't really tell you how much more consumption they actually do. Same thing with, like, wood and crowns. Let's get this one. So, the other thing is that to get resources in this game, it uses a system of worker swapping, as I like to put it. So, workers will spawn from your town hall into villagers, and villagers will automatically collect food. So that's great and all. But if I wanted to, let's say, take this person and make him into a woodcutter, I'd have to find a woodcutting camp, like this one's full, or I could press the tab key to kind of see what everyone's up to. But it's still kind of a bit annoying to, like, switch mass workers, because you do need to be able to click on the building of, like, so for woodcutters, it's the woodcutting hut that you need to get the workers to go to. But sometimes it's a bit hard to actually find or remember where you put the building. So you'll be busy looking around for where am I going. Let's destroy that. And miners are these ones. And let's send them over here. So the other smaller issue that this game has is that especially when this is going on, when you're in a blizzard, it's really hard to see anything. It looks graphically amazing and it's really thematically nice, but from a gameplay perspective, it's a bit annoying, so to speak. Like, you can't really tell where everything is. It makes the issue of units being kind of hard to see even worse. Like, if I put these units here in that forest and I scrolled out, they're pretty much invisible. So you could easily lose track of units, and they don't really have, like, a nice outline. You have to kind of go through to this little box over here and actually select them if you wanted to move them around. So that's something that they can work on a bit. The other thing is the workers have, like, let's say, a attack power and health pool, but you can't actually go send them to fight. Like, I can't send them over here, but they'll defend if they're forced to. But they'll also, like, go in and, like, run into combat if you guys get attacked, where it would be nice if you could toggle that on or off, because they'll just go in and die. Like, there'll be no hope of them winning, but they'll still go in and die. That, and there's also little warning when you're being attacked. So, I'm losing tons of food, and I don't really know why. Well, I know kind of why, because I'm in a blizzard. But everyone's starving, which is great. Great overall. Let's take all my healers and go send them to make me some food, and let's take all my villagers and go send them here where I can make more food. So I'd say the biggest problem with this game is this kind of tile mechanic. So each of these squares, like this is one square, this is another square, each of these tiles has a sort of a building cap that it can produce, almost. So my starting one here has 5 buildings, but it's only really 4 because your starting building counts as 1. But then this tile only has 1 building that's allowed. It doesn't really tell you why this one only has 1, and let's say this one has 3, and this one has 2. Like, they all seem a similar size, so a better breakdown of that would be super helpful. Also, getting into, you can kind of get worker locked or building locked at the start, where it costs food to expand and like to claim new tiles and new territory, but you won't necessarily have enough food because you don't have enough buildings to make all the food or support the workers that you need. So, for instance, these were my first 2 tiles, so I could only have 6 buildings. So I had to wait until I could afford to colonize the next tile before I could build more houses to get more workers, to get more food. So it kind of locks you in a bit of that, like, catch-22 kind of cycle. Overall, I think the game is well polished and put together, even at its initial state right now. It just needs more development time, honestly. Like, right now, it's like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Like, it plays fine. It's just, there's nothing really special or super interesting about it. I think a lot of that is, there's tons of, like, graphical errors to kind of work out, and, like, user interface things to tweak and fix. Let's keep playing. But, like, there's only one unit, like, only one type of, like, military unit that you can build. There's only like these axe guys, and I guess your war chief if you count that, but that's kind of like a special commander unit. The tech tree is nice, but it can definitely be expanded. Just more options, more clans, more missions, more variety, and just kind of ironing out a bunch of these kinks can really make this game kind of like a Age of Mythology-esque replacement where there hasn't really been one in the market for quite a while, actually. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and leave a comment down below. Any comments are more than appreciated. And remember, don't game hard, game smart.